Bring him up. What a day he had. He swam 51:28, rode 4:35:15, had a 2:48:06 run, his total of 8:18:37. This Sydney, Australia, 31-year-old is your 2012 Ironman World Champion, Pete Jacobs!
Give you a little heads up, I cried on my wedding day 2 years ago. My wife, Jamie, did not. She's in tears right now, so I don't know where I'm going to end up. As I just mentioned, I go by feel, and I race from the heart, and you know, some people can read me very well because I am very honest. I say what I'm going to do. I say how I feel. I don't say what I'm going to do. I say what I think I can do. I'm honest. And I came into this race feeling confident that I'd done the work, that I was in good shape, and that I was sharpening up nicely, that I had a lot of good feelings about the race. And a few things happened over the last couple of weeks, as many of you sort of have heard or maybe seen over the last couple of days, and Diana mentioned that, you know, I raced with love. That was the mantra that I held on race day, that on race morning I said thank you to all my friends and family and everyone around me, as I always do, and got a big hug and took their energy with me. And I said, if you see me out when past, you just say something about love, just tell me you've got the love or you love it, just to remind me why I'm out there. Just to remind me that it's not a bad thing to be hurting, that I'm here because I want to hurt. I'm here because I enjoy it. I enjoy the pain. I enjoy the challenge. I enjoy pushing myself and finding more out about myself, as we all do as Ironman athletes. That's what we're here for. That's what we do in all our hours of training. We question what we're doing, we question why, and we grow from it though. We don't recline and go within and just close off. We grow from it, and I hope, as Leander said, we all go from this and grow and take what we've learned from this race. So that was race morning, and I got a lot of energy from everyone, and then from that point, you know, I was on my own, and I decided I'd take it a bit easier in the swim. I sat on feet and took it a bit easier, and went through the swim, got out of the swim, headed out on the bike, and we got on the bike, and you know, I knew I had to stay up near the front because that's how my style is much more of a fluid style. I don't like the surges that you get when you're back of the pack and getting that roller coaster effect. So I kept trying to find the gaps and move towards the front. There was a breakaway, and I thought, you know what, I'm feeling all right. These guys that I'm with here now, I think I can go around them. So I bridged up to the gap, and you know, I was really fortunate the way that the race panned out and the way that Luke McKenzie broke it up and went off the front, and you know, that sort of opened up some opportunities for me to get away from the pack myself and go with my gut feeling that I was feeling good, so just go with it. So I pushed, and you know, the numbers now say that, you know, I was probably pushing harder than I should have maybe, because, you know, in the later stages of the races the numbers dropped off, but you know what, I went by feel, and I looked down and I saw the numbers and I thought, oh well, that's pretty good, but what do you expect? It's race day, you know, we train so hard for so many months. You're never anywhere near as fresh as you are on race day, so don't, just everybody, just for future reference, ignore the numbers. You're much faster than you think you are. So I went with it, and before I knew it, I'm leading the race up to Harvey, and I'm smiling to myself, thinking of my friends and family, just thinking, geez, they'll love this. They'll be giggling to themselves, and I'm giggling to myself. You know, I'm leading the race. I'm not a bike rider. I'm a runner, and I get dropped on the bike. I don't lead the bike race. What's going on? So I was leading the bike race, and that just gave me more confidence, and I just went with it and just kept pushing. And you know, I figured that eventually it's going to bite me in the butt and I'm going to slow down, but I wasn't going to plan for that. I was going to plan that I was going to feel great the whole time. I just had that confidence from being in front and feeling good. So anyway, we end up coming in off the bike, and I come in second off the bike with a few other guys, and I was stoked because, you know, last year I came off the bike 12th and finished second. So here I'm getting off the bike in second. What could happen here? But Marino, you know, he's an amazing athlete, and a lot of people picked him and to win and do very well. So I had my doubts. But when I had my doubts, I relaxed and I told myself, don't worry, Pete, you love this. You love running. What are you doing? Don't question it. And just cleared my mind once again, and did that several times throughout the run. I just focused on enjoying it. And every now and then I'd think, geez, maybe this is why Chrissy's always smiling. Because I could never figure out why she smiled so much, but every now and then I found myself smiling when I told myself, you love this. And it was just an incredible feeling. So what do I know? Then you know, before I knew it, on the Queen K, and I didn't think I was going to catch Marina. I was writing my acceptance, or my losing speech, sorry. And as I think Bob pointed out at the brekkie with Bob, you don't get to speak if you lose. So, but I was writing it anyway and saying that, you know, the better man won on the day. He's a supreme athlete, had a fantastic day. I couldn't beat him. But before you know it, he starts to come back to me pretty quick on the Queen K. I caught him just as he dunked his head in a cold sponge bin of water, and I don't think he even saw me go past him. But from that point, with about 20k to go, I started to think, wow, I could actually win this. This is incredible. And it just hasn't felt real, seeing as I seem to lead a lot of the bike, or be in second place and be riding with no one in front of me for so much of the race. It's just completely foreign to me. But I won't say it's something that I didn't expect. As I said, I was confident coming in, and I knew that I could ride well if I did everything I needed to do. And I did everything I needed to do, and I ticked all the boxes. I took my vitamins, I ate my vegetables, I slept when I was tired, I took plenty of naps, and I ate a lot. I think a lot of people here come here a bit too skinny. I ate as much as I could over the last 6 weeks, and I think that made a big difference. So what do I know? Then, you know, before I know it, there's about 10k to go, and I'm still feeling good, and I'm 5 minutes ahead of a couple of guys that I outran in the last 10k last year. And so I thought, you know, maybe I've got this. So I settled down and just walked a few aid stations just to get the fluid and the ice. And with 2k to go, people are talking it up, saying, wow, you really started celebrating early. But why wouldn't you? Come on, the crowd was unbelievable. They were encourageable. They were giving me so much love and so much energy that I just had to give it back to them. So thank you so much to all the crowd. And lastly, as I mentioned earlier, my family and friends. Got a lot of family and friends that came here this year, and as Chris McCormack, I think I heard that he said to someone earlier this year, you know, wow, Pete's an emotional racer, and you know, he knows me well, and I always race well when I'm happy. And he says, wow, Pete's an emotional racer. With the amount of family and friends, and extended family and friends that he's got here, I wouldn't be surprised if he runs a 2:35. And it's true, they really give me a lot of energy. All week it's been great hanging out with them. It's been really relaxed me. Even though I don't talk to them much on race week, it's nice just to have them around. To Mum and Dad. This is your son up here winning.